Hi, it is I, Danny, Mistress of Procrastination. Procrastination of all kinds of things. First of all, I way procrastinated on announcing the winners for the giveaway for the Craft Culture podcast, partly because everybody sent really good entries, and it was really hard to choose. The other part was just, it's, the end of the semester and things have been crazy. I'm actually recording this right now while I am procrastinating writing a paper. So, I guess the priority of procrastination changed. So it became more important to procrastinate the paper than it was to procrastinate announcing the winners of the Craft Culture blog. Since I am so far too lazy to actually write a blog post, I am now taking the tactic that I have used on my own personal blog, which is to record video blogs, or vlogs, and have transferred it over to the Craft Culture blog as well, because the thought of sitting down and writing out all of this stuff just makes me nauseous. So, in no particular order, I'm going to announce the winners. Now, everybody's going to get a prize. Some of the people that entered are going to get a consolation prize, and by consolation I mean it was a prize that wasn't announced, and it's going to be, they're going to get a copy of one of my patterns from my pattern collection, any of the patterns that they want, or any one of the patterns that I want from my pattern collection. There's also two other prizes that I added that were not announced on the blog, one of which is this little knitting project bag from Black Belt Knitter. Her name is Terry, and her baby girl, her daughter, who's I think not even 2 years old yet, fell down and broke her tooth and has to have a just obscene amount of money worth of dental work done in order to keep her little mouth safe. So she was selling these bags as a way to raise some money, and so I thought, since I had more entries than I thought I was going to have and I needed some extra prizes, that it would be a win-win for everybody. I would buy one of the bags from Terry and then give it away on the blog, because as much as I love this bag, and I really do love this bag, I have so many project bags, it's not even funny. So, it's hand sewn and embroidered, and it has this little knitting sheep. The little sheep is naked, and she's knitting herself a pink sweater out of her own fur. She's got a little band-aid on even. You can see where evidently the clippers got a bit too close while she was shearing. So this will be one of the prizes. One of the other prizes is another designer donated a pattern. Unfortunately, she's German, and I cannot pronounce the name of her company. So it's a beautiful pattern. It's written in English. She speaks perfectly good English, but the name of her company is something I can't pronounce. So that's one of the prizes that wasn't announced. So on to the prizes. Okay, so Elizabeth, whose online name is Yarn Magic, won the Knit Circus subscription. She sent me just a massive email, told me all about herself, which was great, and she sent me a picture of her knitting under her desk, and not just her hands, all of her under her desk. Fabulous. Julia, who also has an online name that I can't pronounce because it is German or Swedish or Norwegian or something, and my super American mouth can't make the noises that it takes. She wins the Knit Circus pattern collection, and let's see, the Fibro sock yarn, which is this is the Nightfall sock set. It's black and really pretty blue. Actually, it matches the shirt that I'm wearing. I totally didn't realize that. The sock set goes to Leanne, whose online name is Lamb Dennison. I loved her entry. She sent me a bunch of pictures. She had some pictures of her kitties. She had some pictures of baked goods. She had a cupcake and some cookies. She had some self-portraits, which were just silly and awesome. And then my favorite by far is she sent me a picture of like an action shot of espresso shots pulling. And when they pull, they come out of what's called a portafilter out of the espresso machine, and it's just a really well organized picture. It's very pretty. I love it. I'd like to frame it and put it in my kitchen. So she gets the Fibro sock set. And let's see, the Violently Domestic pattern of your choice goes to Wanda, whose online name is Calamanda. She is a local Las Vegas girl, but I have yet to actually meet her in person. But I understand that she's very, very nice. She just moved out to Las Vegas a couple months ago. And let's see, the Goddess Tea and Yarn Club goes to Kat. We had 2 cats that were winners. This cat goes by Basling online. And she sent me a haiku, which was by far my favorite haiku. Let's see if I can find it in a quick fashion. She also sent me a picture of her desk, which was labeled, and it had a lot of stuff on it, which will make sense with the haiku. So the haiku is, "Gaze upon my lair, my desk runneth over. Craftiness, bitches. Love it. Love it." That is my new favorite haiku ever, because her desk looks a lot like my desk. And so the next winner is another cat. I didn't write down what her online name was, but she's going to win the bag from Terry. She sent me 5 haikus. Some about knitting, some about just being distracted very easily, some about her kitty, and one for my birthday, which was great. I guess maybe I don't have her online name, but I will email her back, and she wins the bag from Terry. And then the pattern from the German designer whose name I cannot pronounce. Her online name is Solana. She goes by Solana. And she's very nice. I've worked with her. I designed a sock for one of her yarn clubs. Heather, who goes by Bochos Babe, is going to get that pattern. And then the other contestants, there was 6 other people who submitted entries, and they are going to get a pattern of their choice from me. Not because they didn't do a good job, not any of those things. All of the entries were very, very good. Some of the people that fell in this category, not all of them, but a couple of them, and they know who they are just too good of friends of mine, and I felt like it would have been unfair to let them win one of the big prizes because we're too close. So, you know who you are. But the people who get one of my patterns are Julianne, Jesh, KT, Kim, Cassie, and Andrea. And then I believe that is everybody who entered. If you entered and I lost you for whatever reason, please, please, please let me know, and I will send you a pattern of your choice from my collection. And so those of you who won, Elizabeth and Julia, Knit Circus will send you the information on how to collect your prizes. Leanne, I will send you the sock yarn from Fibro Fibers. Wanda, I will let me know which pattern you want from Violently Domestic, and I will have Hunter send it to you. Kat Basling, in June, I will send you the Goddess Tea and Yarn Sock Club package, but I will need to get a hold of you and get your address, your mailing address. The other Kat Schaub, you win the bag from Terry, and I will put that in the mail for you, so I also need your address. And then Heather, I believe I have your email address, but if I don't, then, well, obviously I do because you emailed me your entry. I will have Solana send you that pattern of hers. Everybody else, you can message me on Ravelry. My username is Danny Do, and let me know which one of my patterns you'd like, and I will send you the pattern on Ravelry so it saves to your library on Ravelry. I want to thank everybody who played along. I want to thank my friend Amy for helping me pick winners and for also whipping the Craft Culture blog into shape. She has made it look really, really great. It looks gorgeous now and will hopefully be a lot more stable because I don't know what I'm doing on the internet and made some very poor decisions. So she fixed a lot of things for me. And I also wanted to thank everybody who has subscribed and made Craft Culture just an absolute success. I really, really appreciate it. You all are awesome. So until next time, thank you so much for listening, and thank you for watching.